we've been trying to figure out how we detect malicious workstations. Um, we see a lot of stuff because we've got like 3.5 million endpoints that are sending us data, and we're collecting events into the SIM from like a million or so. I think maybe just over a million different data sources. And overall, what we found is like attackers just reuse their stuff. They don't generate new IP addresses or domains. They don't create new virtual machines. They just keep using the same thing they have because it's set up and it's there and it's easy. So one case where we found this, we could detect this was RDP. So the remote desktop protocol, right? When you want to connect and remotely interact with a machine across the network, it's going to send a bunch of stuff, and you can do all kinds of stuff with like the mouse and the keyboard and clipboard and USB drives and all of that. Well, if we dig in a little bit, if we go to the next slide, we can actually see the whole connection setup of RDP is quite a lot. There's a lot of things going back and forth. But the one that's really interesting here is this connect in initial PDU. And the reason that's interesting is if we go to the next slide, one of the things that is contained in there is the client name, the name of the client computer. So when a computer connects over RDP, it says, hey, my machine name is X, whatever it happens to be, right? And that ends up going into the event log in Windows. It writes it out and says, hey, connection from this IP address, this machine name, all that kind of stuff, this user. And it turns out that we see attackers being bad across many customers. And so we see attacker doing something somewhere. We can then take and say, hey, this machine name, this is bad. And then suddenly we start to see it pop up in other places. So if you go to the next slide, we can see some examples of this where, we've got alerts to detect on, hey, this malicious workstation name has some stuff, and you can see like we had detected it previously, and SIM was there, triggered on this matching name. We also then were able to cross-reference EDR data and see that not only had that user connected, but they had also dumped credentials. We were able to isolate, lock the whole thing out. Everything went over really well.